I don't know why it didn't it didn't do the countdown, Craig. I had it scheduled. Everybody could see that. Yes, Rainbow, you are first on the list. 4 spots only. Rainbow's number 1. I think. Oh, there's the commercials. Hi, Terry. Okay, so Rainbow, let's go ahead and do your reading. We're doing it from 8:32 to 8:46. Yes, it's Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal. Thank you, thank you. Mostly because I am not feeling too well. I'm gonna go ahead and honor your. That's fine, Terry. You get lifetime discount with me. All right. So, but actually, maybe what I can do is, if by chance a number 5 comes along for $5, I can put them. But otherwise, we're just gonna go with that. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm just not. I'm feeling just a little physically tired, but psychically, my mind is open and ready. No, you don't have to, Terry. You do not have to. I just was doing it this way so I can make sure that everybody gets there. All right. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Okay. Thank you. I gotcha. All right. And Tiffany, yes, that's how you get on the list. Only 4 spots. Okay, Rainbow. I'm clocking in with Rainbow at, let's say, 8:35. So, 8:50. We'll go to like 8:50. Something, right? Is that right? 8:55. 8:55, right? I'm giving everybody 15 minutes. 20 minutes? What am I doing? I can't remember. 15 minutes. Okay, thanks, Tiffany. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Okay. Trying to do it this way, thinking this will help me stay on schedule and not be too late, and so I can go get some rest. You know what I'm saying, you guys? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can be a little bit long-winded. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. I was reading some comments the other day, and it just kind of blows me away, you know, your loyalty, your love. It's really sweet. It's very appreciated. Okay, Rainbow. So what is your question? I missed it. Let's see. What was that? I missed your. I missed it. I didn't see it. Maybe you and somebody else were posting simultaneously, and only the other person got through. I don't see your question. I did my nails blue, especially to go with the Fairytale blue tonight. The other thing nice about scheduling it like this, you can leave and come back if you need to. So that's allowed as long as you come back according to your scheduled time slot. But it's always nice to have you around to encourage and support your fellow sparkles of light. Well, I'm gonna ask the princesses, what do you want to talk about? Maybe they'll tell me. Oh, and I've got to do a messages from your person reading again one of these days. Things are going to get a little busy for me in April, you guys. Saturday night, I am... Yeah, the dang allergies are like poking my eye. I got this like weird eyeball headache. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on either. Maybe it was too many letters. You know, if you only allowed 200 letters. Sometimes that happens to me. I'll be typing away and like, oops. And so I'm taking medicine. Too many swear words. That was it. Okay, so Rainbow, does something have to do? Does your question have to do with leisure, like having a good time, a party, pleasure, relaxing, traveling, and enjoying the after work stuff? Because the fairies want to talk about that. I mean, the princesses want to talk about that. Hi, Jolene. How are you? Good to see you again. Okay, and there's good luck coming for you. Uh-oh, but there's a disruption. Something wants to block this flow. Oh, but you have love. Yeah, how's the baby? So definitely nothing to worry about. As long as you have love here, you have what you need, you know? I mean, I know sometimes it's more important you need more than just love for the little nitty-gritty in life, but that is what I have. But I feel like there is a lot of love around you. So let's see what else. Let's get a tarot reading, and then maybe we can get 6 weeks old. I know, it's like, how did that happen? Let's do it like this. Okay. The Joker card is kind of like, this is it's a Fairy Tale Friday. It's anything you want, any decks you want, but it's my theme is kind of fairy tale, but you have to get on the key is to get on the list, and it's like you have to get your spot, and there's only one spot left for $10, and maybe a sixth spot for $5, but that's it. because I'm not feeling well and I wasn't going to stay too long. So I got a lot going on in April. I got my goddaughter's confirmation tomorrow night, so I'm going to like rest all day long until the confirmation and then doll up a little bit. Yeah. And because then I have to work on Sunday, my driving gig. Greg, do you see her question? Does anybody see Rainbow's question? If anybody sees Rainbow's question, then if you don't mind copying it and pasting it or something. Yeah, I've seen that happen to some other people, but okay, Giggles got the 4th spot. So we are closed. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's see by some magic if this answers your question. Okay, let's see. Because I need to keep the schedule, Rainbow. I'm sorry, and it's not your fault. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. Feel again your husband with this energy of love, being there for you. So that's the basis of the matter. It's just love energy. It's how it's how, oh, and there it looks like a move. Oh my gosh. Are you guys changing your mind again? Well, you're headed somewhere together. You're headed maybe on, see, like maybe it is a leisure trip or something like that. And then the judgment card came. Like, didn't we have the judgment card out once before where it felt like in one way it was I have room for a $5 reading, Jolene, and that's it. Oh no, yeah, Tiffany paid $5. Okay. So you and Tiffany are going to share time slots. Okay, there we go. I mean, I'll go Tiffany first, then Jolene, then Giggles. Okay. Exactly. Anything beyond this point, any donations beyond this point is just a donation. All right. So judgment represents it's awakening. It's that Scorpio energy, but like in a real positive way. It's like it's enlightenment and something really good. It's like passing a test. It's like going through these rites of passage and coming out the winner. Judgment card, I also kind of see it like births too, or announcements and things like that. Announcements. And the angel Gabriel went to Mary, so Gabriel could be trying to get your attention right now. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Wands. A lot of enthusiasm here. So, it could be like hubby's kind of this Knight of Cups energy happening right now, and you're the Queen of Wands energy. Very excited, enthusiastic about something coming up. Wow, look at all the angels you've got around you. So you have Temperance, which is, I call this Uriel, and Judgment is Gabriel. Oh, I wanted to know if I would get pregnant before the summer. It feels like it. It feels like an announcement's coming through. Okay, so we'll end this reading with the timing real fast. Okay, so will you get pregnant by this summer? Let's see. I feel like part of what you need to do. Okay, here's the full message. You need to, I feel like in order for you to get pregnant, something might have to change in your routine or your location. Like you might get pregnant on a little vacation or excursion somewhere, but a change of scenery might be part of how you get pregnant. You have a lot of good luck coming up, but there is going to be a period. Mercury retrograde, I think, might actually Mercury retrograde might actually help your chances. So I know a lot, retrograde energy a lot of times slows down the energy in order for, I don't mean to be too graphic, but like the sperm to to do their work. It just kind of slows down energy. So sometimes that's actually helpful. But the love here is really good. It's like everything's sent everything's surrounded by this love energy. Okay, let's see now. Timing. Let's see. Okay, we have the mountain. Mountain represents delays, but it doesn't mean that necessarily not by summer. It still could be. I feel like maybe you have a delay in spring, but maybe it can happen in the summer. And then you have the birds, good communication, 12, the 12th of some month, 12th of some month. So it's going to be important to know your ovulation time period. And so 12th, around the 12th might be a good time for you. Let's see. Yeah, thank you so much, hi Greg. Next time I'll schedule the time a little bit, like give us a few minutes to talk or something, which would be nice, which I think would be a good idea. But I think the schedule timing is kind of good for me, so I don't go over too much. Okay, 22, things that come in two representing take mucinex around ovulation. Ooh, it makes your chances of conceiving stronger. That's good. That's a good little tip there. Interesting, like that. Also, you know, sometimes weight loss can help stimulate things a little bit too. Not that you have to lose weight, like you're probably perfect size, but maybe like a intermittent fasting or something can stir things up. You just never know. Like I would try anything, right? But yeah, so far I'm seeing things coming in twos. Oh, twins. Okay. And we have two birds here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have 12, 1, 2, and then 22. And then we have 21. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have mirrored numbers here. 21 and 12. Mirrored numbers, 21 and 12. And then we have 22. Twos are going to be big. Okay. Anything else that we need to know? By summer. Anything else happening by some? When? Maybe we can ask one more thing, like when's your ovulation? When's the peak of your ovulation? It's like, you know what we should do, me and you, a rainbow, is do like a setting, like where to make love, how to make love, what time of the month to make love. Not that you have to follow me, but it would be just kind of fun to try these things, just to see what the cards say. If it, you know, kind of like the you know, the first date, first kiss, and the first, you know, twin flame first, or the spouse first. You can do a baby version. I get pregnant every single time I lose weight. Me too. Every single time I've lost weight, I got pregnant. I lost 60 pounds, I got pregnant with Sergio, my firstborn. I lost 40 pounds, I got pregnant with Sierra. It took me forever. I was gaining weight before I got pregnant with Sammy, and I finally lost a little weight before Sammy, like maybe 10 pounds, not a lot. And then I got really big with Sammy, but finally, it was hard to budge that weight. I don't know, my hormones were a mess with Sammy, but I finally budged that weight a little bit too. It's around the 5th, huh? Okay. Well, are you like super regular? Because I'm seeing that maybe because of Mercury retrograde, sometimes the moon cycles can alter your ovulation period, but we have the 6 month June. So it looks like June you're gonna get pregnant. June. Okay. In June. So this can be 12 days, 12 weeks, or the 12th of the month. This could represent 22. It could represent twins. It could represent making decisions. The mountains and the crossroads together plus leisure makes me the 6 of Swords makes me think a vacation or travel will be, change of location is what's going to help your fertility and your ability to get pregnant. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of good luck. I think disruption, I think, may represent Mercury retrograde, which is happening from April 21st to sometime in May. So I would say nothing's going to happen, or no signs of anything happening until after mid-May. And then I feel like June is when it looks like you're strongest. You start to get strong again. So maybe this Mercury retrograde doesn't necessarily help, but it can. It could be a good period. It may not. But there is going to be like a little lull before it happens. Being pregnant during the fall and winter is so much better. I know. I was pregnant with Sammy in the. I was like my last trimester in the summer with Sammy, and that was hot. That was very hot in Texas. Yeah. Ooh, you got pregnant in Key West. Okay, well, maybe that Key West is your lucky place. Maybe so, maybe so. You're welcome. I hope that helped. Yeah, and then these little overlaps. I should have made the schedule a little different, but whatever. Whatever. She was due July 4th and she came on July 8th. Nice. Alright. So, appreciate you so much, Rainbow, and I keep you in my prayers all the time. You're such a beautiful person. You deserve to have your happiness, and I know that you'll be a wonderful mom, and I keep praying for you. Okay, Terry. Ooh, you had a heated discussion today. Very interesting. Very interesting. How does Kenny feel about your heated discussion? See, didn't I see? Well, I was seeing a person. Didn't necessarily see a heated discussion, but okay. Let's see. You and Kenny and your heated discussion. How does he feel? Sometimes the heat or discussions, no matter how heated they are, can... Sorry, Night Oracle, the list is closed. Okay. Merry meet. So, Night Oracle, I mean, I put the directions on the thumbnail and it's pinned up there, both on my phone now and on my computer. And it's in the instruction in the description box too. We'll see what I'll see what I can do. But but definitely, you know, you got to ask first if there's room, but I already made a schedule because of my situation tonight, and so okay, well you would have to wait for your time slot, which is not until 9:30 if you have a time slot. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And the pinned comment says any donations now are just donations and not payments. Right, Greg? Take it up with my manager. I know. I mean, it's like so fine. The print is so fine. You have to get your reading glasses out. You know what? I will take your $2 and use it for another time if you like. You can use it as credit for any time you want a reading at a future event. Or you can get a private reading with me and we can do a really nice, long, thorough. Whenever you get more than $2, we can do a really nice, thorough how the evening will be like for you, because that could require a really nice, thorough reading. All right, we're going to continue now with Terry. Uh-oh, look at that. He felt criticized. Feeling like I can't say or do anything right. And at the same time, he feels content because I mean, it felt good to just connect with you anyway. Even if he was criticized, he liked being connected to you. And and maybe there's a part of him, maybe something came up in the discussion where he's like, maybe I've been hiding you or having this keeping the connection between us private, and maybe it should be out in the open instead of like keeping it too quiet. But then he also feels dejected. I don't know where I went wrong. And he also feels alienated, kind of like you see him as a creep or something like that. But he wants to let you know that he doesn't intend to hurt you. It's not his objective. He's harmless. But maybe you built up some walls with him, but he's like, I know I'm a little weird. You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm harmless. Wink. He might be more than just harmless, though. If he's toxic, then I can see why you don't want to deal with him. But if he's just being hard to figure out, like hard to know, like if he's serious, if he's wants commitment, if he really wants to be with you, if he's being fickle, if he's being back and forth, if he's being in and out and hot and cold, then that makes sense that you would want to know what his intentions are. And I guess he thinks it's being criticism, but then that's kind of like gaslighting to put it back on you. Like you have every right to feel how you feel. So let's see what else. Let's see what the princesses say. Okay, so let me just double check. So Terry would be, we'll go with 8. Okay, we'll go with 9. We're gonna do 9 to 9:15 for Terry. We're pushing it a little back. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see. All right. What Princesses, what say you? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a silver lining. Nice. So maybe he's thinking, okay, this is what I was thinking too. Is like, even if an argument feels uncomfortable and maybe even a little unhappy, arguments are really, really great way of breaking through the BS. Sometimes the things that we need to say out loud, but we haven't been saying it. We've been holding things to ourselves too much. Then it just kind of like, um, sometimes it, what's the word I'm looking for? Opens the door, uh, clears the air. It also, I just get this vibe that he's feeling very attracted to you, and like like the energy or that was kind of going between the two of you. He was kind of in high self-esteem at some points in the conversation. Turn it up a little. All right. But yeah, okay, so you also got the disruption. There's kind of like something in the energy felt like dejection, like oh damn, like maybe there's no chance. Maybe I effed up. Maybe there's no hope for us or something like that. Oh, but there's something gonna be, there's gonna, a surprise is coming through. So this might not have to do with how he feels, or maybe not, or you, but it could be something Spirit's trying to tell you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Like, is there a surprise coming through? So it was a mix of feelings. But I feel like some of it's ego. These three are like ego, and this is like the true feels, like just being with you felt nice, or being around you. But you can get like that when you fight with somebody. And also fights can sometimes be stimulating, right? Like the makeup stuff afterwards. They can make people feel stimulated. But I don't stay stimulated out here, but maybe that was part of it. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else he might have been feeling, but also how Spirit sees this, and what Spirit, what is this surprise? What are we talking about? What's the surprise? Do you want to know what the surprise is? Should I let you know what the surprise is? Oh, the sun came out. What? Okay, yeah. Well, let's see. Am I holding the deck upside down? Yeah. That's it. That is exactly right, Greg. So it looks like it looks like something, like some success is going to happen. Something successful, happiness, joy, clarity, illumination, good feels, marriage, joy, summertime activities and Sunday activities. It's like, it feels like the silver lining. Like there's a silver lining to this situation. Even if you left, unhappy in the at the end of the argument or the end of the talk, I feel like also what was left was a bit of a maybe or a silver lining or something else could, there could be something. There's something there. It kind of, you know what it makes me feel like? There might be something there that wasn't there before. New and a bit alarming. You know, it's kind of that uh something you didn't expect, you know, like you were arguing, but and then suddenly you start to see eye to eye and you're like, okay. And you're getting those feels again. Could be something like that. Maybe that's what he was feeling, surprised at these feelings coming back. Oh, um, but you have the King of Wands, so this is definitely like an arousal. Exactly. So he's aroused and excited for you. Ugh. But you still have this situation to contend with, you know, and you don't want to be involved with this. Of course you don't. You don't need your heart broken. You don't need to worry about other people or other entities getting in the way, being disruptions. So that's perfectly understandable that you wouldn't want that the 3 of swords there. So let's see what the, I just want to see what is the future here. Where will this go then? If you, with Kenny. Okay. Oh, it looks like, did you friend zone him? I don't know if you have a lack of passion. He definitely doesn't have a lack of passion, but I feel like together you guys may end up here where you kind of like tell Kenny, talk to the hand because the face ain't home, leave a message on the phone. You know, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. Uh, so let's see if it will go anywhere from there. Let's see. Okay, so you're gonna go through a separation period. Oh my gosh. And then you might have a hookup. I don't know. There's possibility a hookup. Private getaway for 2, or maybe you've already been apart, and you may want to, you may be considering the hookup. I don't know. Like I'm not judging you if you want to go through with it or not. Just enjoy a little rendezvous and with no strings attached. You know, like this is not about a relationship. This is just about us feeling good in a moment. That's really up to you. I'm not judging, and if you don't want to do it, I'm not saying that you should either, you know. I'm not saying that you should, but their energy is here that you may be considering it. He definitely I think is considering it or wanting it. But yeah, so there's there's this interesting dynamic here. If you should go with it or not, that is not really up for spirit wants you to choose your own way on this. And you are so wise, you know deep in your heart which is the right thing to do, right? You know it's the right thing to do. I'm gonna sprinkle a little fairy dust and see if we can get any more wisdom here. Anyways, oh, you know what? Well, we'll see. We'll ask the fairy tale deck too. My fairy tale is real, and then I'll get sprinkle some. I want all your dreams to come true. Oh, somebody out there wants your dreams to come true. Oh, tell me something good. Okay, okay. Yeah. Tell me something good. Like, he doesn't want to be criticized. He wants you to tell him something sweet. But it's like, Caddy, how am I supposed to be with you. If you haven't, you're still messy, you're still in this mess. Like you have to clean this, you have to clean yourself up first. I love you more than ice cream. So he loves you, he loves you, he loves you. All right, let's see what the fairies have to say. Sleep. Maybe this, yeah, I feel like this makes sense to me. Like any decisions you make shouldn't be made in the heat of anger or the spur of the moment, even anything like this, you know, in the heat of anger or in the heat of passion, you know. So I feel like sleep on it, right? Sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. And then this could also be like that. It could be like, do you love me? Do you love me forever? You know, it's like, are you going to make a promise to me? And then he needs to sleep on it. Like, oh my God, Kenny, just, you know, like, tell me if you want me. He's like, oh, I'll let you know in the morning. I'll give you an answer in the morning. I ought to know right now. You know, you want to know. You want to know. Okay, what are you gonna do? What are you doing, Kenny? What are you up to? Wait, and now he's putting you off a little. It's like that's just silly. That's just silly. Okay. Oh my gosh. And then yesterday was such a weird day of heated energy. Not thankfully, you know, in my life, I had a pleasant day, but other people, I was watching heated discussions all around me. It was kind of crazy. So you are on the right path, though. The way is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. So ultimately, this is the beautiful ending to this reading because it's saying you are going to make the right decision. You are on the right path. You are going to know after some sleep, maybe you're the one that needs to sleep on it. After some sleep, after some rest, after some contemplation, I don't think anybody should be acting impulsively, either in heat or in passion. Take some time, think about it, and then you will be on the right path, okay? And then so basically, you'll know what to do next after you give it a little time. A little time. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. Did that help? Did that help? Anything else you can think of that would help answer your question, Terry? I think so. I think I should just. I think I need to email you. You need to email me. This got to be this. This is kind of a little bit deeper than what I have scheduled for tonight. For tonight, I have a schedule that I'm trying to keep so I can go rest. At a later date, before your concert, we should do a reading, private reading. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I have my 9:15 appointment, and Tiffany has been moved into the 9:15 spot. 9:15 to 9:30. Oh no, you're 9:15 to 9:20. Like 9:27, and then Jolene will be 9:27. No, 9:20, 9:20 to 9:30. Yeah, or something like that. Whatever. We'll split the time. So about 7 minutes each. Okay, I'm not. My math is. So Tiffany gets 7 minutes starting now. So 9:23, and then we'll start Jolene's reading at 9:20. No, you're fourth. You're number 4. We have Tiffany and Jolene. You got the 4 spots, but everything's been pushed down a little bit. Okay, Tiffany. So I would like to know where my career is going now. Anything in love? Okay. Career and love. Tiffany, the Emperor. Wow. So, okay, so we're going to address both questions. So for career, it feels like entrepreneur energy, being your own boss. Being a CEO, boss lady, it seems like promotions and having a lot of responsibilities. So that looks really good. And then in love, finding the divine masculine. It's important though, no matter whether it's love or work, is to get plenty of rest and maybe some meditation. This feels kind of churchy too. Feels like I'm feeling energy of maybe finding peace at church, but also finding a peace, like a special room a place in your house that you have decorated that you can feel very peaceful in, that you can do meditations in. No, Pumpkin, no. No, if you're an administrator, then that represents administrators. Like, it's high positions. So I guess that means you're going to stay either administrator or get in a promotion that if there's anything higher than administrator, then you're gonna level up. You've got the or in love. It represents your divine masculine, your counterpart here. The world represents having it all, like full completion, rapture, making your dreams come true. It could be travel too. I feel like there's a little bit of calm before a busy period in your life where you may be doing more traveling. And then you also have justice. This could represent Libra, balance, fairness. This is also winning court battles, winning anything, and especially legal things, but coming out the winner in situations. So whatever your situation is, you're coming out the winner. And you're finding a balance in your life and also within yourself, and the masculine and the feminine inside yourself, the balance in your time. You have to make sure to get plenty of rest, to have this ability to travel. So that could be the next step, that in your career, wherever you are in your career, you might be getting more flexibility to travel. You might be more remote, like be able to work from home or different places. But there seems to appear some. It feels like a lot of equanimity too, like maybe giving you some special consideration because of maybe if some, because of your qualifications or something like that, you might be getting some special considerations. Oh, okay. Well, so that could be for your birthday. Yeah. So being, yeah, CEO, I mean, that's up to you. Like, if, I mean, that's not up to you, but right. That could be something that could happen, or, this could be something that you take onto yourself. Now, Tiffany, I want you to look at this and listen to me carefully. This is not me predicting your future. These are energies. They're like roads and paths and suggestions and ideas from spirit. You are the master of your own destiny, and you make the choices for your future. You can choose any direction you want to go in, but I'm not telling you quit your job and go do something else or be an entrepreneur. That's not what I'm saying at all. Okay? What I'm saying is the emperor's here representing high level jobs, high level positions. If you're already an administrator, then that just means this represents you and your position and you're doing well. You could level up higher than administrator, and if that presents itself, good. If that's what you want, good. If you want to leave and do your own thing and be your own boss, good, do that. But but what I do see for you is a time of rest and reflection, meditation. I think you need to approach tarot differently than you have been, and see it as you manifesting something into your life, and not me telling you what's happening into your life. You're manifesting this, and I'm helping you manifest it by reinforcing the energies. If you like the energy you see here, then this gives you a chance to visualize it and make it your life, visualize it and bring it into your being, right? If you want to travel, then travel. But it's not, the cards are not saying go travel. If you don't have the money, it's not saying, go rob a bank and go travel, because the cards are saying you have to go travel. You know what I mean? It's like you need to follow your intuition. You need to tap into that. Really, really tap into it to understand why these these energies are laying out here for you as a guide, as a little map, or as a little suggestion. It's even like astrology. Astrology is not saying this is the way it is. This is just energies. These are transits. This is possibilities. They're portals. They're windows of opportunity, but they're not, the future is not etched in stone. It's constantly moving. There's so many little rivulets and paths and possibilities, and there's so many dimensions happening all at the same time. So what you have to do is visualize, put your focus on what you truly want, and bring that in. I mean, if you're in a position you really like, then just be grateful. Just say thank you, God. And you're going to keep winning. You're going to keep attracting what you want, because that's right here, this ability to attract amazing stuff into your life. So keep it up. You're doing great. Let's see what the princesses have to say. Maybe they can say something about your love life. The emperor doesn't mean just CEO. The emperor can be administrator, but emperor would be more of a CEO type. It just means a high position. And it like the king rules his kingdom, but the emperor rules a whole lot more. So it could be like being in charge of more than one department, things like that. Taking on more responsibilities, more people looking up to you. But at the same time, it may be somebody who tells other people what to do, like delegating, doing more delegating kind of duties, where you're telling other people what to do. Okay? But I see what you're saying. You always look for the details in the card, and I always explain with generalities. I'll do my best. Okay. Let's see. Worry free, okay? Don't worry, be happy, have high hopes, high hopes. You are the divine feminine here. The damsel represents the divine feminine. And so you, in your love life, you could be connecting with somebody who is your perfect match. You two are going to go on a trip. And so enjoy that trip. Oh yeah, see, you got trip coming. The trip. And that's nice. Yeah, and that always feels good. And so something, okay, this is very important. The sleuth, which means investigate. Investigate. What I think, like, this is kind of diving in deeper. Dive in deeper to your own intuition. Keep on peeling away the curtain because you can see more than you realize, okay? I feel like that's funny because obstacles in the engagement came out, but there could be in the not too distant future an engagement coming through, like a man coming through, but there looks like there's a block to it right now. It's being blocked. Maybe in order for you to enjoy your work life a little bit more until you meet him, but you could meet him and there will I feel like this is distant future because of the disruption in the way, but there could be some love coming to you in the not too far future. Okay, so now let's move on to Jolene. Well, for detail, you got to get a private reading. This is general stuff. This is quick general stuff. Okay, Jolene. My question is going on with money. Will my luck change and will it increase in a great amount? You're welcome, honey. I hope that helped. Okay, let's see if your luck will change. I've been seeing a lot. Oh, I'm going to post for you in the community page another one that I thought was really good. It's I don't really like Abraham Hicks that much, but this message was good. So you take from it what you want. But so it wasn't the Abraham Hicks channel that posted. It was some other person's channel, but her title was interesting. It sucked me in because it was about money. Oh, the title said, after you listen to this, play the lottery. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, we'll see what she has to say that will make playing the lottery. But it was a really interesting way of getting to the point of why we block ourselves from receiving our abundance. What is it that interferes with it? And sometimes it's our family's happiness. It's like there's something about, because sometimes the people around us don't have the ability to manifest like we do. And so there could be like guilt pops in or something like that. But anyway, it was a really interesting idea that was explained in that video. So I'll post it in the community page after we're through here if y'all want to see that. Okay. Oh, you're breastfeeding. Oh, babe. And I got, guess what? Oh my God, Jolene. I'm breastfeeding too. No, I'm not. I got Pumpkin in my lap and she was licking my chest. I was getting chest licked. My chest licking. A chest licking. Oh, this is my baby. My little kitty. My kitty. My little pumpkin. My little pumpkin was wasting on me. She was wicking me. All right, let's see. Let's see about money for you. Come on, give us some money for Jolene. Ooh, what's that? Oh, well, you have the love. You have lovers. That's not exactly money, but it could be a good connection with somebody. Somebody could sponsor you, donate to you, assist you in some way. But anyway, oh, you're gonna have so much love around you. Like sometimes money is not gonna matter so much that you have all this love around you. Yeah, I promise you, when I win the lottery, when I win my big money, I will start donating back to you guys. I will have like a Sparkle of Light fund and I'll pass it out. I'll dish it out to everybody. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll take some time off and go travel the world and and give all my sparkles of light a bit of my winnings. Yeah. Okay. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of passion in your life. Spirit wants to talk about love life, it looks like. So sex and love coming your way. Oh my goodness. But you know, there could be that could represent some kind of offer. I just want to have a savings and something for the kids. I know how that feels. Believe me, I know. I wanted so bad to just be a stay-at-home mom. That's all I wanted to do. And I had to really, really struggle to get that, especially with Sierra and Sergi. But after a while, then when I became a bus driver, it allowed me to have time with the kids and make money too. So that was the main reason I did that, because I had the school schedule, so I got to spend lots of time with the kids, and I had all summer off, and I got paid during the summer, which was nice. And I had all of their holiday days off, and they barely missed me in the morning because I worked from like 6 to 9 in the morning. And it was so the only time they would really not see too much of me was like from 2 to 5. But by the time they were in school, you know, they weren't without seeing me very much, except when we got a house and we had to pour all our money into the house, and and I was working. That was a hard time because I barely saw my kids during that time because I was working so much. All right, so Jolene, the thing that's keeping you from having the money is seeing yourself as not having the money. So you're perpetuating the lack by having a lack mentality. And the only way to turn it around is see the cups that are upright and see the river that's flowing. Look, you're just staring at the cups that are down, that flipped over. Like, I know it's hard. I know, like, your reality looks a certain way to you at this moment, but really, really zoom out. What in your reality is not good, and what is good? Just look down at your baby That's all you need to do. Just keep looking at the good things in your life. Constantly count your blessings every day, all the time, as much as you possibly can until it drives you nuts, because counting your blessings is how you bring more of those things that you're grateful for into your life. Like, just keep seeing the good, the good, the good, the good, the good, the good. The river, the upright cups, the river and the upright cups. Don't look at those cups that are turned upside down. Don't even look at them anymore. Just, I know it's hard, it doesn't make sense because I gotta pay bills. You're practical. Don't think it, try to see the bill thing as a whole different thing. Like in the law of attraction, in the book The Secret, there's all kinds of like tricks that you can do when it comes to money. They acknowledge the fact that we pay bills, but let's say, for instance, you're the kind of person that pays bills writing checks. And if you're writing checks and you're writing numbers down, you're writing your balance, and then you're writing minus 200 for groceries or whatever, and then you see you have left this such and such amount. It's these numbers are in your brain. They're in your brain and you're seeing it, and it's part of your consciousness. But if you have like an automatic draft set up, then these numbers are not going to be in your brain constantly every day. You can live your day as if everything's being taken care of. It's like when you stare at the negative, or stare at the deposits, the coming in, and and the money going out, so much, it starts to affect the lack. And then that's how and you're perpetuating that lack. So you got to see it differently. You got to turn around and keep looking at the things that you do have. um I don't know. I know how you feel. Believe me, I know. But I had a rough day too this week. The day before payday, and then on payday, then I had more money that came in than I expected. And so it's just, as long as you can just catch yourself going into the lack mentality, just try not to dwell in it so much. You don't have to think about it that much. You know what I'm saying? You acknowledge, well, I got to pay this and this. I have this and this, and then let it go. Okay? Is you're the part where you're getting wrong is like, "Oh, I have this and this," and you're reminding yourself every 10 minutes, and I got to pay this and this. Oh, I have this and this, and I got to pay this. You're like a repeat, a record in your brain going on and on and on and on. You said it once. It's like you're not going to forget it, okay? You're not going to forget what you don't have, and what you have and what you need to pay, right? So you said it once, you can write it down, put it away. You won't forget it, okay? Make a to-do list, make a to-pay list. I got an idea. Make a to-do list or things to pay list, and put a big star in a check and throw a party every time you do something. And then that sends a positive energy to your achievements, right? To something good that you did. Anyway, it's so the Five of Swords is, and I feel like there's a part of you like, oh, maybe if I like, if I just did something funny with my income tax or something, and or like I did this. So this is about shortcuts and trying to figure out an easy way of getting money. But the point is, the or easy way of getting something, but there's not, like, their judgment here is saying, don't take the shortcuts. Soon enough you're going to feel the benefits of your positive thinking and going through the actual steps of attracting abundance. But you can't, but you're if you're focused too much on the lack, and then you expecting a shortcut to get you what you want, you definitely, I mean, oh, Abraham Hicks explains it so well. But it's about the way you talk about it out loud. Like you say, oh, I deserve greatness, I deserve abundance, I deserve this. But then you're then you let your mind go back to the things that you don't have. So it's like you're defeating the message that you were sending out to the universe. So don't let go against your own self. Don't be your own villain. Continue to think positive. Okay. Let's see if I'm going to see if the princesses have anything to say. And then we'll move on. Sorry, honey. All right, trust. There you go. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. Here's how that works. I will take you step by step. One more time. Everybody, what is faith? Faith isn't believing in something that you can't see, just believing in it. You know, we can't see the air, but we breathe it. Believe that the universe wants you to be happy and have abundance. Even if you can't see, faith. First is faith, and then is trust. Trust is letting go of the how. Let go of the how, and trust in the universe will bring it to you exactly the way that needs to happen, in the way you want it to, not the way you want it to happen, the way universe wants it to happen. It is a co-conspiracy, and it is a co-creation, but there is that energy, that higher energy that knows better than you what's good for you, because that's your higher self. Your ego self thinks it knows what it needs to do and how it needs to do it to get to do. But your higher self is saying, let go, baby, let go. It's coming to you. You're just, a cute analogy in that video was saying, it's like it's allowing divine timing. So it's like the gardener planting seeds and saying, okay, grow already, come on, grow. And you're like, you can't rush growth. It grows on its own time. Okay, and so then once it has some fruit, you're like, okay, ripen already, ripe, hurry up and ripen. And then instead of like you're too impatient, so you take the fruit off and then you bite into it and it tastes terrible. Like, no, you gotta wait until it's ripe and it's juicy, the juicy peach, and then there you have it. Then you've got your reward for your patience and your time and your effort and your faith and your trust, and then a little magic sprinkled on it from the divine, from the magic. This pixie dust is something so beautiful. It's like when you let go so purely and so sweetly, and you see it happening for yourself. You see the magic actually happening around you. You see the awe of the universe and how beautiful it's designed and how beautifully it works. Then something truly miraculous happens and you get the miracle. And it's, for a lot of people, it's different things. Like, you're holding a baby in your arms, but Rainbow, like, would see that as her miracle. So don't ever discount the beautiful. It wasn't Greg that put you in time out. It was me, because I needed the energy to focus on Jolene, and I felt like something that you said was too distracting. Okay. And so now we have giggles. So now we're not talking about finances anymore, so let's all get off the topic. I do not want you talking about lack. We don't need lack energy here. Well, then I will ban you, because we don't need your energy. You're welcome, Jolene. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm here. I have a schedule tonight for a very good reason, because I'm not feeling well, and I do not need that. I do not need anything like that. I do need some sage for sure. Blow some sage up my ass, okay? Yes. But also, This is a politics-free zone, so we're not talking politics and stuff like that. Yeah. I'll burn some and blow some. Okay. Not that I disagree or agree or disagree. I'm just saying the point of my channel is not, it is exactly the opposite of what she was doing. We're not focusing on lack. We're focusing on our blessings, okay, everybody? So let's take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release through your mouth, and focus on your blessings. All right. I can get my sage. Aw, he's wearing green four-leaf. Is that your baby? I normally just use my liquid sage, but I feel like tonight we need some more. He was too tiny to wear it at birth. Oh, yeah, it's funny. My Sergi, when he was a baby, I had to buy dog clothes for him. He was so little, I couldn't even fit him in preemie clothes. I had to get dog clothes. My mom made some stuff for him, but mostly it was the dog clothes fit. Yeah. Now he's 190 pounds and 5'10". All right. Giggles, are you there? Was was Giggles Giggles reading got pushed back to 9:50. She was meant to be for 9:30. Yeah, I'd love to see Easter pictures. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start Giggles reading. And if she shows up to ask a specific... Did she ask a specific question? With Giggles, it's usually about boys, her men. But the last time I talked to Giggles, she was really focused on Christian, like Soto. So you can see how Christian Soto is doing. All right. Well, I'm just going to start reading and we'll see what comes out for her. And then she can watch it in replay. She'll... Ooh, we have Justice again. So some Libra, Venus energy. This could be marriage. Oh, marriage, contracts, like a marriage license, court, marriage in the court. Maybe not a super romantic marriage, but a marriage in courthouse, or elopement, or some kind of win, financial gain, win, or any kind of win, legal win, something legal in your favor, some kind of fairness. Oh, the devil. All right. So, it could represent some sexy time. It feels like there feels a little like an obsessive energy here, but it does also feel like twin flame. And we've already established that Christian Soto is her twin flame. The devil could also represent Capricorn coming through, but let's just see if we can clarify the devil with this deck. I don't know, but I think that might be. If the devil represents like twin flame energy, then that's how we'll take it. Oh, okay. It represents sexuality, burning desire. Burning is right. So flames of passion ignite. And also the second love language here is gift giving. So very sweet. Okay, we'll come back to this deck in a minute. So there could be some hot times, maybe a little bit too much hedonism in her life. We have the Page of Swords, some truth and clarity and honesty, an honest message. Feels like something quick coming through. A lesson, a quick lesson learned. Snapping out of something, snapping out of it. Then the King of Swords, interesting. All this honesty and clarity, coolness too, like feeling like, oh dang, like look at what we're doing, or it's like so much, or like kind of like hot and cold a little bit, hot and cold, because maybe this feeling of not embarrassment necessarily, but just feeling like, oh my gosh, it could also be like this feeling of vulnerability, and after feeling very intense and very heat in a sexual experience with somebody, afterwards you kind of go through a quick cooling period because the intensity was so strong. Like you have to, it's like this immediate need to clear your head, to clear your head. And the King of Swords can represent um, air signs like Libra, Gemini. We have Libra twice, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, and it looks like some people might be fighting over you, or it could be something fun like watching soccer, some kind of sporting event, or two or more masculines fighting over your attention. Oh, here comes another one. So yeah, could be two or more people wanting your attention, wanting to show you their feelings, their love for you, because you're like goddess here. You're Queen of Pentacles. You all uh Giggles always comes out as the Queen of Pentacles, kind of like the every woman, the mother of all, a mother energy. Oh, you could be getting pregnant. Uh, yeah, this is like the good wife, the good mother. So she's sort of in high demand. Like different guys are interested in her because she's kind of like full package quality. And yeah, so it looks like some people will be fighting over her. Or Giggles, some people will be fighting over you. Oh, and the 7. Somebody wants to steal you away. Somebody wants to steal you away. So, interesting. Like, I get the feeling, like that you may be doing well with Christian Soto, but there's somebody, at least one other person coming through that is trying to steal you away. I'm staring at the villains deck. Let's see what the villains have to say. Good night, Jolene. Thank you for being here. Hey, Giggles. Okay, we're gonna see what your who or what your antagonist is. Who's trying to block your happiness here, or trying to get in the way of things, or what? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, the spinning wheel. Touch it, I say. Dun 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 dun. So, like you have a lot of good luck coming through. This could even be feminine energy, jealous of your good luck, of your good fortune. So, and pages oftentimes represent neither boy or girl. It could represent just kind of androgynous. Could be like the tomboy, it could be like a girl that's just not, like super pretty, like whatever, the kind of like a boyish looking girl, or just kind of a casual girl, jeans and t-shirts kind of girl, and not the prissy girl, or the girly girl that dresses up nice and cute and stuff like that. Like, see, you're represented here by the Queen of Pentacles, so you kind of like have mother energy, woman energy, wife energy. You have all of that. But the pages could either be boys, young men, messengers, could be females as well. There's these other people coming out that are some of them could represent the guys in your life, and some of them can represent other people. Because of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, just as Maleficent's cursed spinning wheel changes the course of Aurora's life, the Wheel of Fortune represents pivotal moments, sudden changes in luck, and a twist of fate. It's a reminder that life is unpredictable and your luck is ever changing. When when this card shows up, it's a sign to expect the unexpected. Appreciate where you are in life right now because a change could be on its way. So whether you're offered an amazing new opportunity or you prick your finger on a spinning wheel, the Wheel of Fortune reminds you that your life can change in an instant. Live in the moment. So like it's just about kind of being having an attitude of gratitude and being grateful for where you are right now. So giggles, let me know. Oh, your head is hurting from sinuses. Mine is too. My eyeball. So are you still doing well with Christian Soto? Somebody's getting you need to let go of the past, or somebody needs to let go of the past. Clear energy to allow more love in your life. Yep, and pamper yourself, take good care of yourself. But there is, this spiritual soul path. There is somebody that you're connecting with, and that probably is Soto, and you're evolving together by just being together. You're evolving. You're evolving by just being with him. So keep with it, It looks like it's good. The only A little distance. Okay. Well, self-love. Take care of yourself while you're not feeling well. But I feel like there's this, like when you guys get back together, there's going to be like a lot of heat and passion because there's going to be like this sense of missing each other. There's there's also other people fighting for your attention or fighting for your love or wanting, or it could be just something fun that you end up doing with Soto, like going to a sports event or going to amusement park or going to see some kind of game or show or something like that, or watch TV together or something simple like that. But I'm just also getting vibes. There's some kind of the luck is good, but this luck is kind of like the stipulation is you win things, you get good luck. Oh, this could, together this could represent like, gambling or places where you like a carnival where you throw things and you win like teddy bears and stuff like that. So something like that could be coming up. But um but also it represents you win things according to what you put out into the world. So if you continue to do, have a positive attitude and do good things, then you will get this back and for you. Let me see if we get a message. Let me see if any messages come through. Ooh, As You Wish. I don't know if you've ever seen Princess Bride, but As You Wish is kind of Wesley's way of telling Buttercup, I love you. So the scene goes, he's a farm boy and she's not really princess even, but she's she has a little, she's a lady of the land. She has a little bit of land, and he's the farm boy, and he comes around and she smiles at him and she's like, "Farm boy, fetch me some water." And he says, "As you wish." And yeah, it's this one, "As you wish" is his message. And then you say, "Farm boy, give me this. Farm boy, give me that." And he's like, "As you wish, as you wish." And then after time goes by, and the more he says, "As you wish," the more she realizes, "As you wish" means "I love you." So they much later they get into some kind of separation. They don't see each other for a while, and then much later they find each other again. And when they do, he's in disguise and she doesn't know it's him. So she gets mad at him and she pushes him down a hill, and then he rolls down the hill, and as he's rolling down the hill he yells, "As you wish," or something like that. And she's like, "Oh no, it's Wesley, my love," you know. So she thought he was dead, but all that time he was, well, he was being a pirate anyway. so so as you wish means I love you, but it's kind of like coded, so you might have like a coded messages or coded words with him. um let's see how he feels. Okay, we're gonna do how does he feel about you right now? Oh, he wants to grow old with you. So even if you have to be a little separate from each other right now, or kind of quiet, um, it doesn't mean that the big picture has ended for him. Like, big picture, he still sees you guys growing old together. Can I have this dance for the rest of my life? Ooh, and that's kind of a roundabout way of saying, marry me too, right? All right, Giggles. Anything else I can get you? You love that movie? Yay! I'm glad I didn't have to explain it. I mean, I I seem to have to explain it to some people, but I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you get it. So you're his buttercup, basically. I don't know if he's seen the movie, but if he hasn't, then maybe that's something you guys can see. Watch, chill and watch Princess Bride together, because it's a movie that I've found that lots of guys like. For some reason, guys can quote that movie. I remember when I was playing in Red Baron, all the guys on my team, they all knew what Princess Bride was, and they were all saying quotes from the movie. So, any other messages? Let's see. And then we'll close it up. See, and now I still made it after 10 o'clock. I'm trying to be fast. I still, but anyway, at least I hit it. I'm not here like till 11 or 12. Here's some truth bombs. Okay. He wants to tell you something. See, truth is coming out. Truth bombs. He's going to tell you something. I'd have to ask, but I'm waiting till I get better. Of course you are. That's fine. So, well, I hope you do get better. Allergy season's no fun. Maybe there's things that you can, some homeopathic remedies you can do to feel better, like maybe steam breathing, vaporu. Do some vapor rubs and vaporizing. And also, what's good is the saline solution. There's this, what is it called, where you like pour, there's this thing that you can put in your nose that has, it's like just salt water, saline solution, and it clears your whole sinus cavity, which is really nice. I did that a little bit during COVID. We were trying all these like homeopathic ways to make sure we felt all right. And that was a good one. I took lots of sweaty walks to purge, and I did that too to clean my sinuses. Yes, the neti pot. There you go, the neti pot. I recommend that. That works so nice. Feels great. I think I should do that because I feel like my whole nasal cavity is just feels so cluttered. Cluttered with debris. Yep. And Michael has one. I don't know what happened to it. I should buy my own though. And Himalayan salt in your net. Oh, wow, that sounds nice. Yeah. Okay, so all you with your allergy issues, all get your neti pots out. Get your vaporizers and your Vicks and your neti pots. Yeah, look into it, Giggles. Right, works great, and the OTC antihistamine spray. Yeah, yes, OTC. I'll make a note of that because I was wondering What antihistamine spray is the best? So I make a note of that. I actually, one of the things that I did today, I poured eye drops. I like just right in my tear duct where it was, where the eye was hurting, and I could feel it draining down my nose, and that actually did help a little bit. So there you go. There you have it, you guys. And thank you again. And I'm sorry I lost my temper a little bit. I just really wasn't, in the right energy to deal with people who kind of going against my program tonight. And I hope she doesn't take it too hard, and she might take it hard. But anyway, I'll just maybe I'll reach out to her. She was gonna reach out to me, so maybe I'll reach out to her, and we can chat. All right, Listerine. Oh yeah, that would be interesting in a neti pot. Listerine. Oh, I don't know. You know what I found a salt kind of Listerine though. Like when I was just like trying to find actually because I was reading something that says you shouldn't gargle. Like I was doing something for my teeth because I had some tooth issue, and I was reading you shouldn't gargle with most products have alcohol in it. So find one that doesn't, and so that minimized, my choices. But I saw one that was a kind of a saline based mouth gargle that seemed like a great idea, and it actually had a nice gentle flavor to it. It wasn't like real strong, and it felt good. So, and if you have like, I don't know, if you're part mermaid, maybe salt water, like just going to the beach or going to the sea can be good healing energy. Or grounding, putting your feet in the ground, getting outside. I know it sounds counterproductive because outdoors is where the allergies are, but actually it's probably indoors where it's affecting us worse because we're sitting with it. So try to find like maybe just different places outdoors that to just different places. I don't know. And clean your ace, well, I don't know how many people are using air conditioning yet. A lot of people might be because New York and Canada, they were in their 80s this week. But definitely clean out your air filters. Clean out your air filters. Yeah, I would say Listerine has too much alcohol for the neti pot stuff, but there might be other kinds of of products out there that would be good. Yes. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Azolastine nasal spray. Yeah, nasal sprays. Nasal spray. Azolastine, okay. Good, good. All right, some things I can try. I think I have like a particular allergy to white buds, white flowers. Edelweiss. To bushes that have like little white flowers. They get me every year. Look up Vicks on the bottom of, oh, feet. Oh. Vicks on the bottom of your feet. That's neat. Very neat. I've been thinking about One of the things I thought of getting is like these little pads that you put at your bottom of feet that sucks out all the toxins. That sounds like a great idea too. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all next time. So yeah, I should be back Tuesday. Normal. Wait, what's today? Yeah, today's Friday. Back Tuesday, my normal schedule. Yep, should be. But just probably the next Friday, I might not be here. So, and then the next one, and then May gets busy. Okay, so not too bad for the rest of this month. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. Thank you, you too, and everybody. Oh gosh, I forgot to do this weekend. Yes. Oh my God, did I do? Oh, I did do this. Did I do this weekend? I think I forgot. Well, I'll do it. I don't know. I don't know if I should do it on Saturdays. Should I do it Saturday morning, like a quick this weekend reading? Do you like those? Maybe I'll do a quickie. A real quick one for the. But see, I hate to do it on Saturday because it's like almost the weekend's almost gone by Saturday. Oh well, I'll definitely do your daily dust. And so I'll see you around. Have a lovely weekend. Until next we meet. Thank you again, Greg, so much for all your help. Not just your moderation, but your patience and your troubleshooting with me and figuring out how to do this version. And thank you, everybody. I love you. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.